Let's kick it off with something like this.
Hey, wanna take me for a ride?
All right, this is Tommy Castro.
Hey everybody, this is Lightning Malcolm.
Hey, this is Mark Winter of the Nighthawks.
This is Tom the Hammer Hambridge.
Yo, this is Sam Gunderson, and you're listening to the Continental Blues Ride.
You're listening to the Continental Blues Ride.
You're tuned in to the CBR.
You are listening to the CBR right here on your radio.
The Continental Blues Ride. So ride on.
Let's ride, everybody ride.
Turn it up.
The Continental Blues Ride. CBR.
You know, for years I would go to blues shows and I'd look around when my date wasn't watching me, and I would find that most of the time I was on the younger side of the spectrum and people were always looking at me. Come to find out, they weren't looking at me, they were looking at my date, because she was the youngest in a room full of dirty old men that were checking out my girl when their wives weren't looking. Now that's messed up. So I thought something has to change here. Well, one day my daughter and I went to Guitar Center and we just happened to walk in during a guitar solo contest. Now there were some older guys in there pulling out the usual riffs, but there was also some younger dudes in there just tearing up the blues with a passion and a fever. I mean, these guys just wanted to burn the house down. And I looked at my daughter and she was just hypnotized. She never knew anybody could make a guitar sound like that, and she was completely drawn in. And I was thinking, goodbye, Katy Perry. Hello, Joe Bonamassa. Jimi Hendrix, Buddy Guy, Muddy Waters, Albert Collins, those guys were the classic electric blues pioneers, and you'll hear them on the CBR.
You damn right I got the blues, from my head down to my shoes.
The Continental Blues Ride.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jeff Healey, ZZ Top, the Fabulous Thunderbirds. They were the mainstream electric blues, and you'll hear them on the CBR.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning as the rain begins to fall.
The CBR. Continental Blues Ride.
Tommy Castro, the Nighthawks, Walter Trout, Joe Bonamassa, those guys are keeping the rockin' blues lubed up properly and working it hard. And you'll definitely hear them on the CBR.
Oh, my baby, it's been a long time coming, yeah.
CBR.
Yeah! Then you got the new blood like Quinn Sullivan, Vintage Trouble, Moreland and Arbuckle, Gary Clark Jr. These guys are the future of the blues, and they've got to be heard because they're hot, they're pure, they get it, and it's proof. There's still good music being made.
Papa was a blues man, gave me the blues, hand me down. And alligator shoes, man, gave me the blues, hand me down.
Coolest guns.
The Continental Blues Ride. CBR.
And they ask me, dude, why do you play Electric Worry from Clutch? Why do you play Bad Seamstress Blues by Cinderella? Or Ball and Biscuit from the White Stripes? They're not blues artists, they're rock and roll artists. Well, that may be true, but all those guys and more, like AC/DC, Aerosmith, and Led Zeppelin, all recorded awesome blues songs that didn't fit into the nice, neat box it was supposed to go in. So no matter who recorded it, if it's a blues song done well, we'll play it. Hell, I got Billy Squier doing an acoustic blues version of The Stroke that I'm gonna play next just because it's cool. You like, you buy. So that's what's up. The new blues revolution is blazing through on terrestrial, satellite, and online radio waves. And you're a part of it. It's the Continental Blues Ride on your radio station. Because let's face it, we all want to see younger people at these shows. It's not just me. Is it?
The Continental Blues Ride.
What? What'd I say?
Who's that riding? John the Revelator. Tell me who's that riding? John the Revelator. Well, who's that riding? John the Revelator wrote the book of the 7